Hello everyone, I'm Symone Stanley at LakePoint Sports, here joined today by class of 2022 left-hand pitcher Robert Evans. Robert, thank you so much for joining me today.
Thank you for having me. Thank you.
So Robert, first of all, congratulations on your commitment to NC State.
Thank you. Thank you.
Can we get a go pack?
Go Pack for sure. It's always going to be go Wolf Pack.
Can we get the hand motion?
We can get it.
Yeah, okay. So what made you commit to the NC State Wolfpack?
So I got to P27 in about August. It was pretty quick actually because I got here with no offers, no interest because I just reclassed. So Corey got in contact with some schools, and State was one of the schools that I just loved because it was in North Carolina, in Raleigh, a great city. And then on top of that, the baseball was top of the year. I loved the baseball team already. Coaches made me feel like it was home, and I hadn't even been there already. So it was just basically, knowing that it was time for me to make a decision because I wasn't going to wait too long because I felt like I needed to make it as quick as possible. So I did it, and I'm real happy with the decision. I'm excited to be there next year. Super exciting decision
For sure. So Robert, you've already got your fastball into the 90s. How fast do you think you can get it on the next level?
I think for sure with the development that I have at P27, it's definitely going to get up into the mid-90s. I've had a peak at 92 already, so we're expecting it to get up to 94, 95. Maybe we'll see a 94 today, so I'm expecting it to be mid-90s, but for sure by the end of next year.
For sure, we'll definitely be looking out for that. Yep. So what pitch are you working on the most these days?
For sure, curveball. I feel like my curveball needs a lot of work, even though it may be good on some levels. But going into the next level of ACC baseball, you got to have a plus off-speed pitch along with your fastball. So I think I'm going to work on that because I have the fastball changeup combo, but the curveball just needs to come along a little better.
And what's it going to be like competing against some of your P27 teammates on the next level?
It'll for sure be a little toxic because, we all know each other. I live with some of these guys, so I can make fun of them anyway. But it'll be fun, just being around them for this whole year and then, going to college and seeing each other in the next level. It'll be exciting for sure.
Okay, so the scouts obviously have a lot of great things to say about your game, but what do you think is the best aspect of your game?
I think it's not even on the field, it's off the field, my charisma, my attitude. I'm just always trying to make my teammates feel good. Even now, like I just got my wisdom tooth pulled and I'm trying to be as happy as possible. So it's like, just being there for your teammates, and that's what I feel like just boosting me to the next level compared to everybody else.
And what do you think is the most underrated part of your game, or what part of your game do people sleep on the most?
I'd say my athleticism, I feel like I'm a pretty good athlete when it comes to getting off the mound, getting around. So I feel like people sleep on that, but then again, there's some people that feel like it's a really good quality of my baseball skills, but I still feel like it's a little slept on.
Okay. So you're going to wake them up?
Yeah, for sure, definitely. I wake a lot of people up in summer. I'll be here at LakePoint a couple times, so got to wake them up a little bit.
Yeah, for sure. So do you have any pro comparisons, or is there anyone on the pro level that you model your game after?
I think a lot of people that watch me play baseball will definitely compare me to CC. They always do it. It's happened since I was at least 13 now. But, I don't try to listen to it. But it is just a nice comparison to hear because, I love CC and I'm close with his son. So it's a little funny to hear at the same time. But I could deal with it. But, yeah, CC for sure.
Okay. So lastly, being from New York, is there any differences in the baseball culture between being down south and being up north?
In New York, it's a little more gritty, Kids want it a little more. But even not saying that down south kids don't want it. I know they.
So you calling us soft?
No, I'm not calling them soft. But them New York kids, we a little different, because we got to play in the roughest conditions of them all. So I'm going to say New York kids are different, and down south kids they're good at their talent, don't get me wrong, but New York kids is where it's at. So if you want to go play good baseball, you go up north. But if we had up south fields, down south fields up north, it'd be over for everybody.
So we got the fields, but they got the weather.
Yeah, y'all got the weather and the fields. We got the guys and all the competitiveness that y'all need.
Well, guys, thank you so much for joining us. I'm Symone Stanley, joined by Robert here today at LakePoint Sports. Thank you so much.
Thank you.